Hello, fourth grade. This is a quick tutorial for your religion art assignment. I did include on this slide the website where it came from. You see it there. So if you need another copy of it, you can go to that website. You can also print out copies there if you don't have something. Okay, step one, you need to glue all the words into the circles. Now remember, we talked about there are 8 circles and there are only 7 words or 7 groups of words there. So you will have an extra one. If I sent you one, your words may already be on the circles. Remember, we talked about that you can kind of maybe put the circles behind the words and hold it up to the light, and then you can see exactly where to cut the words out so they fit into the circle. All right? Then the next thing you need to do is color all the pages. You have the 2 pages there of the figures or the pictures, and then you have the 1 page of the words. If you do color the words, please make sure that you don't color over them dark, because otherwise you can't read them. Step 3, make sure you're cutting out all the color pages and then cut out the circle pages too. If you see with mine, be very careful around Jesus's feet. See how I kind of just left a little space because I had a lot of difficulty trying to cut around his toes. The other one you can see some white space around is the donkey. So I did not cut that little piece around his tail or in between those back legs or right around his face. So those were the 2 pieces that I had trouble cutting. So if you want to leave a little bit of white around them, go right ahead. Step 4, you need to make yourself a circle. Now, we can use a paper plate. Emma showed us that earlier. You could use cardstock if you have it, which is a heavier paper. If you have a piece of construction paper around, you could use that. Also, if you have a large file folder, that's what this one is because of the color. So you're cutting that into a big circle. And then lastly, you can put everything together. Again, you can pause it here so you can see the order, but the order does start with what we celebrated on Sunday. So we have Palm Sunday with the donkey and the palm, the Last Supper, and then you have the bread and the wine. That's Thursday for Holy Thursday. Then you have Jesus prays at Gethsemane, which is the praying hands. And then you have Jesus is crucified. So you have the cross with the crown of thorns. Then Jesus is raised from the dead, or the resurrection of Jesus, with the empty tomb that says he is risen. Then 40 days later, you have the ascension, and that's Jesus returning back to his Father in heaven. And then lastly, which ends the Easter season, you have Pentecost, which is the coming of the Holy Spirit like a dove. And remember, that's the apostles seeing the flame resting on each of them. And that's the part that Jesus sends out the apostles to continue his mission. Okay? So that's what it should look like. Hope you have fun building it, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.